I've prepared this brief interview to provide you with some information in regards to the tornado that devastated large sections of our city earlier this evening. First of all, I want to say that my heart goes out to all those who lost their homes, and obviously even more to those who lost friends and loved ones. As you've seen, large sections of our city have been absolutely devastated. Thankfully, we have been preparing for this type of event by setting up mutual aid agreements and through regular training exercises, including the Southwest Missouri Incident Support Team. Two of our departments' fire stations were also destroyed, and St. John's Regional Medical Center, as well as the Ozark Center, received severe damage. We've requested and are receiving mutual aid from regional departments. We've been sending first responders to assist with search and rescue and emergency medical care for the injured. As we only had just over 2 hours after the tornado finally lifted and before the sunset, it is making efforts more difficult. At this point in time, we have recovered about 100 bodies and are estimating the number of injured to be at over 1,000. These numbers are staggering, but we are doing our best to identify and track all victims. Patients from the medical facilities have been evacuated as well, and their administrative staff has provided us with the information in regards to their whereabouts. Anybody trying to check on their loved ones' well-being is advised to send an email to our web address. Our web address is info@joplinfd.gov. Again, that's info@joplinfd.gov. This email should include name, date of birth, and last known whereabouts. This in turn will also help us create a list of possible missing persons. We will respond to all emails as soon as we have more detailed information. Our website, which is www.joplinfd.gov. Again, that's www.joplinfd.gov. is also being updated continually with information regarding shelters, etc., such as the shelter being set up by the American Red Cross at MSSU. As there is no power in large parts of our city, important information is being broadcast via radio to be received by battery-powered emergency radios. The governor has already declared a state of emergency for our area and has ordered Missouri National Guard troops to our city to assist with search and rescue as well as initial recovery efforts. I want to thank all the volunteers who have and continue to come out to help, but I'm asking you to please report to our volunteer staging and coordination area at Main Street and 50th near I-44 so we can assign you a task. We appreciate your willingness and want to coordinate efforts while preventing additional injuries. Please consult our website as well as the regular radio broadcast for more updates, and I will additionally give you more updates at the next interview. There are some areas in regards to the response that certainly could use improvement if there were to be a future event like this, which, considering the weather history of our area, is not completely unlikely. The area that most notable I felt is that of coordination of first responders. And in regards to that, I'm not speaking of those who partnered with us through mutual aid agreements, but particularly talking about the first responders who were well-intended and self-dispatched to our city to assist. Those first responders who self-dispatched began performing tasks without being part of the command structure. And while this was well-intended, this freelancing led to duplication of efforts and could have, but thankfully didn't, cause additional injuries. So we are currently still working on ways to deal with that type of um, management problem, I guess you might call it. And but most of all, what I would like to say is thank you so much to everybody who has and continues to lend us here in Joplin a helping hand. It is so very much appreciated. I don't know what we would have done with all the help we have received and continue to receive. If you would like any more specific information on what else may be needed, please refer to our website. And again, that is www.joplinfd.gov, www.joplinfd.gov. Thank you.